Hello everyone, it's Hindash. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very special one because I did my sister's makeup. I couldn't wait to share this video with you guys because obviously it's something that's very exciting for me. I love my sister and I couldn't wait. I don't really know how to explain this look. I'll leave a picture here. I really wanted to lift her features. I mean, obviously I think my sister is beautiful, so I just wanted to enhance what she has naturally. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below. It really helps me out a lot, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Alright, so let's start the video. I'm with my beautiful sister Noor, and I'm going to be starting off with skin prep as usual. So I'm just going to hydrate her face with a bit of MAC Fix Plus in Rose. I love the Rose one. It's one of my favorites. And for serum, I'm going to be using the Dior Capture Youth and Plump Filler. You guys know how much I love this. Before moisturizer, it really just does what it says. It really plumps the skin with moisture and gets it ready for whatever you're going to put on top. And I'm going to be massaging that all over the skin and really working it in. For moisturizer, I'm taking the Untitled Creme Concentre, and this is such a great pre-makeup base and moisturizer. You pretty much don't need primer if you're using this, but you can go in with an oil controlling primer, which is what I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to massage it into the skin and get that blood circulation flowing, and really just making it an enjoyable experience for my sister because I'm treating her. For an under eye cream, I'm using the MAC Fast Response Eye Cream, and I'm just putting a very thin layer underneath the eyes. For oil control and more of a smooth finish, I'm taking the Tatcha The Silk Canvas, and this is a primer. You need just a tiny bit, and it really perfects the skin. It mattifies, it makes everything smooth, and makeup sits beautifully on top of this. That way, it really does fill in those targeted areas. For foundation, I'm taking a favorite. This is a Beautyblender Bounce Foundation in 3.20. And I don't know what it is about this foundation, but maybe because it was marketed with the Beautyblender, of course, but I love using it with the Beautyblender. I have tried using it with a brush, and I do love brushes, you guys know that, but there's something about using this with a Beautyblender that just pairs perfectly, and you get such a beautiful, even finish. But as always, I still build with very thin layers, and I just build up in areas where I think need more coverage, and I just leave the rest for concealer. And by the way, I did my sister's makeup for her farewell party, so she was photographed all night, and I really wanted to do these extra steps to make sure that she looked really great on camera too. For contouring and bronzing, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Mocha. I'm just going to be sculpting her face and bronzing it and shaping it because, again, she is going to be photographed all night. And with the ponytail that she has, I really want everything to be perfected and really pulled back. Now, the only downside to not using a brush for my foundation is that I can't do this step with a brush that already has foundation in it, because you guys know that I love doing that because it blends it much more seamlessly, I think. But the matchsticks are great, so I'm not too worried. They're doing their job. I'm just going to be blending everything with my brush. For concealer, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Vanilla, and I'm going to be using this to conceal and highlight the face. So yeah, with this concealer, I really want to lift and brighten everything, and blending everything with a damp beauty blender. So I'm taking my time to blend it in. For blush, I'm taking the Stix Nudies Matte in Sunset Strip, one of my favorite cream blushes. And I'm going to be applying that right over the contour and on the high points of the cheeks, and bringing it down to the apples, but not too far in. And you can blend any edges with your beauty blender again. To set the under eyes and around the face lightly, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Definitely one of my favorite setting powders. For cream eyeshadow as a base, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Matte and Melted Shadows in Double Pump Latte. I'm pretty sure it's called Double Pump Latte. And I'm going to be taking the matte side and mixing it in with the NARS Tinted Eyeshadow Base in Light. And basically, I'm going to be doing this as if I'm blending eyeshadow. So going in with the Huda Beauty one first, and then blending the NARS lighter one just around the edges. And this is just me being very extra. You don't need to use two of these. You can just blend the Huda Beauty one and blend the edges. But I thought I wanted to lighten the color, but it was fine. For eyeshadow, I'm taking one of my favorite palettes, the MAC Semi-Sweet x9 eyeshadow palette, and I'm mixing in the lighter color with the cream color, and just going underneath the brow bone and blending the edges as a base. I'm going to move on to brows, and I'm taking the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade number 4. I'm just going to be brushing her brows up and filling them in. I really want to keep the shape and just make them a bit fuller and more arched and pretty straight, if that makes sense. But I'm not changing the shape, I'm just adding a bit on top of the brow and filling in any gaps and just making it more angular, but straight. I don't like to draw the pencil too far in the front of the brow because I like to save that for powder, to create that softer, more blended look. And I do like to set the brow pencil, so I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Ash Brown. and this is the Duo Brow Powder. And as I get to the front of the brow, I just do tiny hair strokes with the powder, and it just creates a multi-dimensional, stunning finish. I love doing brows like this. And I'm going to set everything with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to start with eyeliner as a base, and I'm taking the NARS Mambo eyeliner pencil. You guys know this is my favorite. I don't know what I do without this. And I'm going to be using this Zoeva Melody eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be taking the light cream in the palette and putting that all over the crease and underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm going to be taking that chocolate brown and going over the liner and just smudging it and winging it out. And going back to the MAC palette, I'm taking the lighter color and putting it all over the lids. I really wanted to keep this look all matte, but I'm adding a pop of shimmer on the inner corners, but kind of in a dramatic way. And I'm going to be taking that shimmer eyeshadow in the Zoeva palette. It's very interesting. It has kind of hints of purple, which is my sister's favorite color. Then I'm going to be taking that more taupey grayish shade and putting that on the outer crease, connecting it with the brown. I'm going to go into the chocolate brown and create an outer V with the wing. And just make sure it's really blended, so take your time and buff out the edges. You can dip into the cream if you want to blend it out a bit more. And if you feel like you've blended too much and you want to get that very sharp edge, go in with the concealer brush and just make everything very neat. I'm going in with my NARS Mambo pencil on the inner corners of the eyes and giving it that feline look. And because it's brown, it's not so harsh. For mascara, I'm taking the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Ecstatic, one of my favorite drugstore mascaras and favorite mascaras. And of course, Ardell Individual Lashes in medium, and focusing that on the outer corners. I'm going to go over the lashes and intensify the waterline with my eyeliner that I've done with Wow by Bijou. Unfortunately, it was limited edition and it's gone. And for bronzer, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Bronzer in Private Island, and just going over all the areas where I bronzed and contoured with the Match Stix. For blush, I'm taking the Laura Mercier blush in Strawberry, my favorite blush at the moment. And I'm going to be putting that on the apples of the cheeks and upwards. For highlighter, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm taking the highlight side. And I'm going down the bridge of the nose, the Cupid's bow, chin, and of course the high points of the face. So with a more fluffy brush, I'm going on the cheekbones and taking that a bit on the forehead as well. To blend the inner corner shimmer, I'm taking a bit on my finger and just dabbing it on top. And with the fan brush, I'm taking the mascara and putting it on the lower lashes. For lip liner, I'm using the MAC Spice Lip Pencil, and Noor has great lips, so I'm just going to go over them slightly. And for lipstick, I'm taking the MAC Love You Back lipstick, and I wanted to slightly warm up that nude, so I'm taking the Pat McGrath Lip Balm in Flesh 3, and just dabbing it on top. And that kind of brings life back to the lips. I'm going to top it off with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in Fenty Glow, one of my favorite lip glosses. And when the lip is done, you want to adjust the blush, so you want to add a bit more if you want to. And I'm using these MAC Pro Contour Powders just to contour the nose. And I'm going to set everything again with the MAC Fix Plus. So that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very special to me because it is on my sister. So give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. Bye.